It's the game spitter. Y'all subscribe, like, share the video. Atlanta took a major L yesterday. Good man lost his life down there by the Greyhound, downtown, Saturday morning. Father of 20, 44 years old, or he could be 45. D. Anthony, just catching the bus, doing what he do, getting off the bus, finna get in one of them cars and go about his day. He had a show to go to. I think his brother, he a hype man for his brother, or he finna go to some type of show. And yeah, they saying he was approached, attempted robbery. It didn't go the right way. Got shot 3 times, 2 to the face, 1 to the arm. And it's given that it wasn't no robbery. Buddy could have wanted to rob him, but 2 to the face, 1 to the arm, that's seeming more personal. That ain't, Buddy ain't trying to give it up and I pop him and then I get what I'm trying to get and I dip. That's saying I'm going to make sure you up out of here. Because if you robbing somebody, you never knew him, and it ain't no issue, you just want what he got. You really don't, and then he getting off the bus, so it ain't no expensive jewelry, it ain't racks in his pocket, it ain't none of that. Because you would just take an Uber. If you got racks in your pocket and you got all this stuff going on, this motion, you would just do an Uber. You would get on a bus. So what would he have on him to make the dude hit him 2 times in the face and then 1 more in the arm, or 1 in the arm, 2 to the face? To do him like that, like he got 100K in the pocket or 100,000, 200K, $250,000 worth of jewelry, or even more. Like he got something that's really, important that he can really get a bag off of, a little long money. To do him like that downtown was a whole bunch of cameras. So that's given. It was personal. The man got 20 kids. He got 8 step kids. So they're right there. That's somebody else, baby mama. If he got 20 kids, the dude do a lot of humping. He don't wear no rubber, so he could be behind a female. That's the kids that he got. He got 20, let alone how many females he actually dealt with. He could be in somebody's way. Especially if you're a good father and you do for all your kids and you're always there. Yeah. One of the kids' mother, she could be dealing with somebody and the dude could feel like Buddy in the way. Buddy ain't even in the picture like that fully. And every time she talk to you, she's smiling or happy. She talk to me, I get the attitude. She talk to you, it smiles. And it could be that. It could be you did that same thing I'm saying. That's with my partner, baby mama or girl, and I'm putting in work for my partner. I'm coming to rob you, but my partner down bad about this right here. It could be that. It could be he fell out with somebody over whatever type of issue that men fall out about. He ain't in the street, so not to say he ain't on drugs or a gambling debt. I'm thinking, what'll make a dude that's getting off the bus take 2 to the face in front of everybody? Because ain't no way Buddy ain't want to up whatever Buddy wanted. If he riding the bus, he ain't got much, but he got a wallet. You could have gave him 1 leg shot, and he would up the wallet. So it's giving more personal. I ain't buying her. It was just over a robbery. But some dudes, they be shell. Dude could be on K2. Dude could be, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't mean to really hit him 2, 3 times in the face and all that time. But he could control his index finger, and it happened so quick. Plus he's shell. He ain't in his right mind. And he didn't meant for Buddy to lose his life or to even pop him. Now let's say it is really 100% robbery, but it just crashed out behind that right there. In life, we just gotta do the things that don't put us in situations to get robbed. Meaning having a car. Having a car would have eliminated him for even catching a bus and being around people who rob. Because at the bus stop, it's all different type of people. So you're gonna have a lot of low lives. You're gonna have a lot of people that can't afford transportation, that's trying to make ends meet. They got drug habits, all type of shit. Ain't got nowhere to go. You have all that mixed in with some good people, right? Having a car would keep you away from all that there. Not 100%, but 90%. And you would just do your regular routines. Another thing, protecting yourself, having a weapon on you. Having a weapon on you, like being on point, watching you. Now, you can't be on point on everything 100%. But yeah, like, just because you ain't in the streets, just another example. Just because you ain't in the streets, that don't mean it ain't nobody that's watching you, that's gonna test you, that's gonna rob you, that don't like you. You got 20 kids, so depending on how many women that is, that's if you got 20 kids, say that's by 7 or 8 different baby mamas or 5. That's 5. All the dudes that they mess with outside of you, that's a lot. That's all it takes is one dude to be mad, let alone what you'll do to somebody else besides them. You gonna want to do you dirty because of your brother or somebody else in your family, and they catch you, make your brother suffer. But yeah, like, we gotta always understand and know that it can happen to anybody. Anybody can get it. Anybody can be a victim. Anybody can be a target. So we gotta do the things. We gotta take the steps in life to make sure this don't happen to us, or we'll be prepared if it do happen to us. Like I say, having weapons on you. The family saying we need to have stricter gun laws. That's only for y'all. Because if I'm a criminal, if I'm a robber, if I'm a stepper, I don't care if they say you get 20 years if you get caught with a gun. I'm going to carry it every day. Ain't no law going to tell me I ain't going to carry no blick. So you trying to make stricter gun laws, that's not for the criminals. We going to carry them anyway. That's making it harder for you. And that's why him not having a gun, you making it even harder for somebody like you that need to have a gun to protect yourself from the robbers and the gangsters. Like, they can say you can have a life sentence. You're going to get that if you get caught with a gun. You could be a first time offender, whatever. Still going to carry it. So it ain't no law that's going to stop gun violence. So I don't know why y'all saying that. Which that'll never happen. Talking about make a stricter gun law. Like, that ain't going to happen. It'd be war in Atlanta or any state or city if they make real Republicans and people that really care about having guns and protecting themselves, they make them turn their guns in or say they can't have it or make it so hard to get. Man, it ain't gonna be no peaceful. It's still gonna be violence. You think everybody don't feel like you just because their family member got hit. You saying they need to have more security. You can have more security. A situation like that still can happen. More security don't mean that they'll crash out for your daddy or your brother, or that don't mean that they'll die. They can, you know, aid the situation quicker. Sometimes they can prevent if they see a security dude right there, he got a gun, he really watching and on point. But that don't mean it's gonna 100% stop shit. Because if that was the case, it'd be a lot of crime that didn't happen. It'd be security at banks. They don't stop them from getting robbed. Rappers and shit have security. Celebrities, they don't stop them from getting shot and robbed. They don't stop that. So they ain't gonna, that's not the answer. The best answer would be having your shit together in life where you ain't gotta live around the thieves, the robbers, the gangbangers, the hustlers. So having the right career, having the right talent, having the right trade, having the right hustle. Also having a car. So instead of spending all this time getting with all these women, having all these kids, you're real good at getting girls pregnant, but you ain't good at getting transportation, so you ain't got to catch the bus, and you ain't got to be around them type of people. Now, it still can happen to you in any level in life, but had you had a car, this wouldn't have happened. Not today. I mean, not Saturday morning, because you wouldn't have been around. You would have been wherever you needed to go. So, if somebody really wanted you gone, they had to come to your house, follow you from wherever, spot you out somewhere. So then we really know it's more personal. It won't be, they could just be posted up around a Greyhound and they just find the person who they want to rob and they pick you, if that's the case. If that's the case. Third thing, protecting yourself. Protecting yourself. Whether it's brass knuckles, gun, pepper gel, mace. See, at Reach, I got this at Reach. Let me see. Let me see what I can find up here. Brad knuckle. Yeah, so let's say, I can't say they would have saved you from a robbery situation, but you never know. Y'all get into a tussle with the knife on it. So either you breaking jaws or you stabbing, slicing. Another knife. Yeah. This pepper spray, I got the pepper gel at the back. More brass knuckles. Then you gotta have something to protect yourself with. You know what I'm saying? This right here at Reach. This right here at Reach. Even if it's a dog run up on me. If a dog run up on me, I hit him with this motherfucker right here. I hit him with this motherfucker right here. If a dog run up on me. Yeah, so let alone I will run from a dog, Glock 40, leave a dog and stuck to the wall. Then you also need your bulletproof book bags, your vests, your bulletproof tank top, your shirts, all that stuff. And you'll need brass knuckles for both hands. I think I got another pair of brass knuckles back here. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah. I got two of them. Yeah, I got two of them. You need it all, man. You need 2 or 3 knives, 2 or 3 brass knuckles, pepper gel in the back. I got 2 or 3 different vests up there. Bulletproof t-shirt, bulletproof book bag, bulletproof vest, couple guns in here. Yeah, got a couple guns in here, man. Now let me show you so you think I ain't lying. Yeah. Let me show you so you think I ain't lying. So yeah, you need a couple weapons. Yeah. Oh yeah, I said I had the best, right? So you think I ain't lying. So you think I ain't lying. So you think I ain't lying. You need the vest with the hard place in there. You gotta have that on you. And the Greyhound. This just in the truck. This in the truck with the hard plate, level 4, and the soft plate, level 3A. Level 4 hard plate, level 3A plus soft plate, front and back. Front and back. Then you need, hold up. This right here, this go in the book bag. This the plate for the bulletproof book bag. This the plate for the bulletproof book bag. The other hard plate, 2 hard plates up there for the t-shirt. Yeah, I got it on right here in the truck. So imagine how I move when I'm in my city. This how I'm moving on at work. I'm at work. You understand? So yeah, you gotta do what you need to do to move the right way. Not the light way, the right way. You understand? But you protecting yourself, that's the best security, because you put your life in the hands of another man. They don't even work for you. They work for the Greyhound people. They don't work for you. So why would they die for you when that's not their job? Their job really is to protect Greyhound. He already left the building of Greyhound. He went down the street a little bit. Not too far from him, but yeah. So, and then they need the budget for that. They need the budget for that. So don't mean these dudes that sign up for these jobs, they're not signing this shit up they're not signing up for these jobs, these security jobs that these Greyhounds to die for a person that's getting on and off the bus. They're not, they just want to check, really. They just want to check. So for the most part, you could have some that's really for the people and all that there, but it was supposed to, protect himself. He really was supposed to have a car. Probably can't afford a car because all the women that he had kids by take every dollar that he get, and he put his kids before himself, which he shouldn't do that all the time. He probably didn't had 2 or 3,000. You can get a used car in Atlanta for about 2 or 3,000, but he was spending it at times, like all the time. 100 here, 200 here, 250 there. Instead of saving it up, he can't afford no car. It don't matter if he ain't got no license, unless he can't see or some shit like that. Then yeah. But him taking care of all these kids, then women, then the other stuff he need, having a good heart, or keep him from stacking up the money that he really need to get him a car. That way he ain't got to be down there in no bus. None of the kids that he took care of, they ain't want to come up with no money. All you need is 2 or 3,000. You can get a car. You ain't got to be no whatever kind of car, as long as it go. They didn't come up with the money and give it to him. His brother that he was hype manning for, he didn't get him no car or help him get a car. Say, I match you. If a car 3,000, they come up with 1,500. I got the other 1,500 for you. So yeah. But yeah, man, like Anthony, he was a good dude. He was finna start a program, Power of the Fathers, getting dudes off the street, fathers off the street, getting a GED and stuff like that, trying to put them on the paper route the right way, not the wrong way, the right way, not the light way, but the right way. And it was cut short before it could really take off. He loved the Atlanta Falcons, so he definitely on that red, black, and white. You understand? It'd be a good thing if Atlanta Falcons paid for his funeral, or they did something for him because he loved Atlanta, but they ain't. But yeah, man, like he was trying to make a difference. Yeah, he was trying to make a difference. A dude like that, dude had 20 kids and they ain't got nothing bad to say about him. You ain't got to shoot that man 2 times in the face or shoot him at all on a robbery. He'll give it to you because he already a giver. He not stingy because some of the kids should be saying deadbeat. He never was in our life. It shouldn't be all love from the kids. Not to say all 20 of them spoke out. We ain't hear all 20 of them speak out, but I ain't heard no backlash on his name. So a dude like that, he's a giver. So ain't no way he'll put up a fight. The one time in his life, when there's a gun in his face, he gonna put up a fight and then lose his life like he tired of living. Like he just ready to go out. So yeah, man. They do have a suspect in custody that they think that's involved. So like I say, it's cameras everywhere. So yeah, man. I guess the suspect he'll let everybody know his motives if he gonna talk and explain why he done that there, if he gonna do that. Or he could just be cold blooded with it. It just seemed personal though. Unless he say he a wet head, K2 head, meth head, shit like that, it was more than a robbery. Because did they even say, I don't even think the news said that he took something from Buddy. What did he take? The wallet? What did he take? The keys? What did he take? Some money? All I'm hearing is he got shot and lost his life. But they saying attempted robbery. What did he take? His shoes? Yeah, man, took that man 20 kids. Y'all gonna crash out like that, or it could be one person. You'll go for that instead of going into a bank or where the real money at and try that. If you got the mentality of, hey, if you don't give it up after I ask 1 or 2 times, I'm up, 2 or 3 times in the face, I'm gonna get what I need to get. And that's what you'll crash out over. And you don't really get nothing. Damn. What a low life. What a low life. unless it was more personal and it's about a female, still a low life and a sucker. Yeah, he ain't touch your kids. He don't owe you no real money. He ain't delete none of your family members, so it ain't no good excuse. He didn't touch your kids. He didn't delete none of your family members. He don't owe you no money. Threw his life away and took that man's life. So yeah, man, like I gotta stay safe out here. Be aware. Always remember you ain't gotta be in the streets. If you like dealing with a lot of women, it can happen to you. You got a lot of baby mamas and you love women, it can happen to you. Don't never think you're too good to carry that fire. Don't ever think you're too innocent or out the way to get robbed and gunned down. Don't never think you're too much of an angel and you ain't doing nothing to nobody that want to say children on. He ain't thinking of blowing you down, or he will blow you down. Yeah. So you gotta learn from this. It still can happen to anybody, but it's just some people, they'll come about this situation. Others, they'll get their life taken too, or get injured real bad. You know? So y'all hit that like button, y'all subscribe to the channel. Follow me on IG, _gang_spitter. Rest in peace to Anthony. Father of 20, 44 years old, life cut short. He could have easily lived to see 70. Easily, you know. But yeah, man. Satan said, let me sick one of my kids on you, and we're gonna get you up out the way. See if you can come up out this situation. He couldn't. So we saying RP. And all them kids gotta go without a father. Who gonna step up and fill in his shoes? So yeah, man. He was with him. Gone.